If a superhero can't save his family, he's not much of a superhero.
Cause I'm having a good time, I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of...
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Roll Screen Team. I'm Andrew Thomas. I'm here with fellow Shazam Christopher Johnson.
Hello everyone.
And we're continuing Shazam with the first Shazam movie, which was actually a Christmas movie.
Yeah, this is actually the first time we're doing a Christmas movie in December.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took us some time.
Yep.
Fortunately, some things had to move around.
Yeah.
You know who you are, Warner Brothers and Marvel Studios.
Yeah.
But, might as well get into it.
Yep.
Okay. Shazam is a 2019 superhero film based on the DC character of the same name, produced by New Line Cinema, DC Films, now known as DC Studios, and the Saffron Company, and distributed by Warner Brothers Pictures. It is the 7th installment in the DC Extended Universe, now known as the DC Universe. The film was directed by David S. Sandberg and written by Henry Gayden, based off of a story written by Gayden and Darren Lemke. The film stars Zachary Levi alongside Mark Strong, Asher Angel, Zach Dylan Gracer, and Jimon Hansu.
Mm-hmm.
And the synopsis. Teenager Billy Batson is chosen by the ancient wizard Shazam to be his new champion by saying the name Shazam, allowing Billy to transform into an adult superhero with various superpowers. Billy and his foster brother Freddie Freeman must discover Billy's new powers in order to stop the evil Dr. Thaddeus Savannah and the 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah, this was a really fun movie.
Yeah, it really was. It kind of felt like the movie Big, but with superpowers.
And less sex.
Very true. Well, there were a couple jokes, but not overtly. But I guess to start this off, why don't we talk about the two characters themselves. Zachary Levi and Asher Angel as Billy Batson / Shazam.
Sometimes I felt like Zachary Levi played more of the kid part than the kid did in some part.
True.
The kid was much more serious than Zachary Levi.
Well, yeah, I guess I can see that. And I have talked to a few people that they kind of had a bit of criticism about that. You know, because we have often kind of known, you know, the character of Shazam as far as the comics or animated series as more, you know, straightly serious, kind of a bit of an adult, you know, kind of in the same vein as Superman.
Yeah.
But I think this actually did good for the character to distinguish him from Superman, you know, because think about it. If you were the same age as Billy, how would you react to becoming an adult with superpowers?
Probably the same way.
Yeah, anyone would act that way when they're, you know, a preteen or teenager and you're given these abilities. But I did like both, you know,
And we did see Zachary Levi at New York Comic Con years ago promoting the movie.
Yeah, before the movie even came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is actually pretty cool.
Yep. We do have some photos, which insert here, of him signing autographs and stuff. Yep.
I do have to say, yeah, Asher Angel played a bit more serious, but he was also funny. I did like his character. It was he kind of gave me the feel of either Kevin McAllister from Home Alone, or maybe even, I don't know, it kind of felt kind of either 80s or 90s movie kid to me. You know, like, I could see him amongst a crew like maybe the kids from It or Stranger Things or things like that. You know, he's a rambunctious kid that does have a heart of gold.
Yeah. Yeah, like when he saved his adopted brother from getting beat up by bullies who were half his age.
Yeah, which I'm still trying to figure out. How old are they that they're able to drive their own truck?
Yeah. And is it all grade school?
I think so.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
But I did like both of their portrayals. And I do like the fact that we do see, you know, both versions of Billy grow more as a hero.
Yeah, after his mom left him. That was mainly his thing. Yeah,
that was his main goal, you know, was really to find his mom. And when he realized that that's not really the family he wants, you know, the family he now has is the perfect family for him. Yeah. That's when he kind of puts everything into perspective. Yeah. And I like that.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes the best family tends to be someone that you may not be related to by blood.
Yeah.
But with talking about the hero, go into the villain. Dr. Thaddeus Savannah, played by Mark Strong.
Yeah, he did great playing a guy who was also broken by his own family.
Yeah. Which is actually very interesting that we kind of see how both the positive and negative of that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was sad how it happened with Billy.
Yeah. But
in the end, he learned that was for the best.
Yeah.
While Dr. Savannah, oof. That was pretty rough, man.
Yeah, having an abusive family member.
I mean, his brother was a horrible person.
Yeah.
His dad was a pretty horrible person, too.
Yeah.
But, I mean, did you have to go to the point of revenge to have the literal embodiment of the 7 deadly sins kill them?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty intense.
Yeah. This was Mark Strong's second foray to DC since he was in the infamous Green Lantern movie as Sinestro.
Which, when they redo that, I would like to see him come back as Sinestro because he was fantastic in that role. Mm-hmm. Seriously, he's actually the most serious character in this whole film.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has a bit of levity or a bit of humor with everything. He is literally the straight man in this whole thing, and good lord, does he play it serious. To the point that you can see a bit of humor in it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, any additional thoughts?
No, I think we should just get to the Shazam family.
Okay. Well, with talking about the Shazam family, Why don't we start with the person that wanted to be a hero the most? Freddie Freeman, played by Jack Dylan Grazer.
From It.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all connects.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Freddie.
Yeah.
I really do. You know, he is the one that's the most gung-ho about this whole thing because he's a huge superhero fan.
Yeah.
And...
Big fan of the DCEU at the time.
True.
Yep, he has the Ben Affleck battery.
When the bullet shot at Henry Cavill's Superman.
Yeah. The newspapers, when Henry Cavill Superman returns, which could go into any version of Justice League.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
And I also find it interesting that they did keep the whole idea that he was handicapped.
Yeah.
You know, that was a thing originally in the comics that, you know, he was dealing with a handicap. And, you know, that's what made the whole idea of him gaining powers all the more, you know, impactful. I do like the whole idea that some people thought that he could not be trusted just based off of his face. I can kind of see it that he'd be plotting, but no, he's a good kid at heart. And I think he's the one that makes the most amount of jokes in the whole film. You know, I really like Freddie. And, of course, we do have to give a major shout-out to his adult form, Adam Brody.
Who we already talked about before in Smallville.
Yep.
He went from villain of the week to actual hero this time.
Yeah, and recurring hero.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Yeah. We'll have more to talk about his Shazam self in the next sequel.
Yeah, but I did like, you know, I did like his portrayal of adult Freddy. Yeah. They do just like how
they both have like the same mannerisms, and also if you look at young Freddy and then look at Adam Brody's performance as also kind of in the OC, yes, call back to that from 2 years.
California.
They do have similar personalities, so great job with casting and Warner Brothers of looking at the OC tape, saying, "Oh, that's who could play those."
Yeah, we need someone to turn into the adult form of the superhero fan.
Yeah.
Somebody call Adam Brody.
Yeah, yeah.
But I did like both of them.
Yeah.
Well, with talking about the brother that wanted to be the hero the most, should we go into the eldest sister or the youngest sister?
I think we'll go to the youngest sister.
Okay. Darla Dudley, played by Faith Herman as a kid, and played by Megan Good in adult form. Darla's adorable.
Yeah.
She really is. She's genuinely the heart of this whole family.
Yeah.
She really is.
Yeah, she just wants everyone to get along, to love each other,
You know, she finally has a family, and she wants to love her family.
Yeah, which at first she didn't take too well when Billy he says he's not her brother.
Yeah, which really did hurt her feelings. But as time comes along, you know, Billy, you know, grows more into being a part of the family.
Yeah, she learned. So secret keep.
Yeah, she is the first one.
Other than Freddy.
Well, the first one a part of the family.
Yeah.
To know about, Billy gaining the abilities of Shazam.
Yeah.
You know, after Freddy was the first one to find out.
Mm-hmm.
She was the first one that really had to keep the secret.
Yeah.
You know, and let everyone else figure it out for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Which I did like.
Yeah.
And, of course, as someone who grew up with Megan Good, it was very nice to see her here. I really enjoyed her in this role. I can't wait to see more of her in the sequel. I really liked how she was able to bring in that very young exuberance, you know, about being a superhero and still not fully understanding that, oh, I'm an adult now and I'm doing all these amazing things. I really enjoyed that.
Along with her asking Santa for Christmas presents.
while as an adult.
Yeah.
That was great.
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking about the youngest. Why don't we go into the eldest?
Yeah.
Mary Bramfield, played by Grace Fulton, and I guess only for this film, Michelle Borth.
Yeah. She did good. Her story plot was trying to get into college.
Yeah, I mean...
up until her finding out about Billy.
Well, yeah, and her, you know, dealing with the idea of, oh, I just got into one of the most prestigious Ivy League schools, but I don't want to leave my family.
Yeah.
And initially, Billy's like, nah, go, you know, after he saves her. You know, go to that Ivy League school. No one cares about Philadelphia. Huh. Is this the only comic book movie? This is one of the very few comic book movies to take place in an actual city that exists.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out the geographics between that and Gotham Metropolis and all the other places.
Well, apparently Gotham is supposed to be New Jersey. So does that make Metropolis New York?
Maybe.
Well, yeah. So then where the heck is Coast City? Where is Central City?
Is that more in the California area?
Well, Coast City, that would make sense for California, but where is Central City?
No.
These are things we need to discuss for later. But I did like Mary, even though she was a bit more standoffish because...
I had a crush on Mary. Gracie Fulton was hot. And she's of age. Don't get on me. Don't give me that look.
Lord have mercy, man. Lord have mercy. Just because, remember what character she's playing in this, man. She's freaking 17. Good Lord. But anyway, yeah, as she continues, you know, on in the story, I grow to really like her. Yeah, as far as all the characters, I think she's maybe the one with the least defining characteristic.
I say the other two. Shazam members only have just that one character quirk, and that's about it, because we don't know much about the other two.
Yeah.
Once we get to them.
I mean,
other than their characteristics, we don't know anything about their background or anything.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, at least we know Mary, you know, very intelligent.
And it doesn't look like they're blood related in this one.
Yeah, which I find very interesting, because back in the comics, Billy and Mary were biological brother and sister. I wonder why they decided to, you know, change that.
Yeah. We'll find out in the sequel. Maybe.
Yeah. And plus also big ups on Grace Fulton on very soon being both regular Mary and superpower Mary.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Yeah, she doesn't need an adult form anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, Michelle Borth. Now we go into the eldest. Now we go into the brother that cannot get away from any sort of screen.
Mm-hmm.
Eugene Choi, played by Ian Chen and Ross Butler.
Mm-hmm.
Dear God, this kid was almost always playing a video game.
Yeah. Except for when he helped Billy find his mom.
Yeah, which pretty much all the kids are very intelligent.
Yeah.
Which I'm very, very happy that they decided to go with that. And yeah, that was like the biggest thing he did in the film.
Yeah.
You know,
Up until getting the superpowers, yeah.
yes, which it was very nice to see Ross Butler.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, Asian dude bro.
Mm-hmm.
Asian dude bro.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't a dude bro in this one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Ross actually felt like a true hero.
Mm-hmm.
Which was cool because we get to see more of his acting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what were your thoughts on?
I thought he was good for what little we knew of him.
Yeah, I think of all the characters, it mainly did focus just on Billy and Freddie,
Yeah.
with a little bit of Darla.
And a little bit of Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, the other brother, Pedro Pena, played by Joven Arman and DJ Catrona?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
DJ Catrona?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the quiet one in the whole family.
Yeah. That's why we don't know anything about him.
Yeah, other than the fact that he is a nice kid, he's,
Yeah.
you know, a bit bashful, and apparently he's not the best when it comes to academics.
Yeah.
But he has a good heart,
Yep.
you know.
And fun fact, the two Shazam versions of, well, Freddy and the Quiet One, they were both considered for a Justice League movie. Adam Brody was considered to be the Flash
Huh.
at one point before they canceled that and decided to go do the DC Extended Universe stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that would have been perfect for him.
Yeah.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Now, would he have been Barry Allen or would he have been Wally West?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because, tell you the truth, he could play both perfectly.
Yeah, but they were already cast for that until they canceled the project to go to the Extended Universe route to go fight Marvel. Yeah.
And who was DJ supposed to
I'm
be?
trying to remember. It was either... I don't think... I'm still thinking it might be Aquaman, but I could be wrong on that one. I need to double check on that.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe things could change soon.
Yeah, maybe we'll meet their alternate doubles in the multiverse of DCEU.
Well, hey, this whole thing is going to end up leading to Crisis.
Yeah.
So,
After one other multiverse movie.
though it is kind of ridiculous that we're getting Flashpoint before Crisis.
Yeah, well, tell that to the Arrowverse, because they did that first. They had Flashpoint before the Crisis.
Very true.
Yeah.
God, why do...
Which we'll be talking about Flashpoint next year.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah. If it doesn't get moved again.
Yeah.
Sometime next year if it doesn't get moved again, yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why we had to rearrange so many things. That's why we didn't get Die Hard this year.
Yeah. Thanks, DC and Marvel.
But hey, things are looking up for DC.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I guess, should we also go into the parents?
Yes.
Marta Milans and Cooper Andrews as Rosa and Victor Vasquez.
Yeah, they were cool cool adoptive parents.
Yeah, I really like them.
They only had one argument once they found out about Billy skipping school.
Yeah, which it was nice to see them be truly responsible parents that cares about all these kids, loves them as if they're their own kids, and at the same time being strict when they need to be strict.
Of course, they missed the whole entire plot. Looking for Billy.
True. But I did like them. I hope we get to see more of them in the sequel.
I'm pretty sure since they already spoiled it, they find out about Billy and his powers.
I can't wait to see how they react to all this.
At least at first, yeah.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
I guess next, should we go into the man that gives the powers?
Yeah.
Jimon Hanzu as Shazam, the wizard.
Yep, his second interaction with another Captain Marvel. Sort of, yeah, because he was in Captain Marvel.
Well,
also,
yeah, he was part of the Nova Corps.
Yeah.
Oh, well, wait, no, it wasn't the Nova Corps. He was a part of the Kree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before becoming a cyborg working for freaking Thanos.
Yeah.
I really liked him in this role.
Yeah, I didn't know it was the same guy until I looked up the bio. Yeah.
Really?
Really? He was all good covered up. They give making him up yet?
Well, I've seen him in a number of different things, so it's always nice to see, Jimon Hansu.
Yeah. And
I do like the fact that he does get to tell us kind of the whole setup for Black Adam.
Yeah.
And how we end up seeing the fact that later on why he's the only wizard left.
Yeah. Yeah, he keeps searching for the right champion. First he thought it was the villain.
Thaddeus Savannah.
Yeah.
But he's found out that, he's enticed too much by the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder why all the other people didn't get chosen. What, were they also enticed?
I don't know.
Or did they just not want the abilities? It's interesting.
Yeah, he just did like a whole alien abduction. Here you want this? Before they can see the 7 deadly sins. Here, get you out before.
Get you out before you end up causing catastrophe.
Yeah.
I guess it was easier for Billy because, the 7 deadly sins were already out there.
Yeah.
So, no enticing. You're the only person left I can give this ability to. Here you go. Mm-hmm. Say my name.
Yeah.
Say it!
And then he ends up dying, although it might not be a permanent death, so he comes back for the sequel.
Yeah. How are they going to explain this?
We'll see. See.
Because they did kind of follow the whole idea of what happens to the wizard after he gives the ability to Billy. He's supposed to die.
Yeah.
That's what happened in the comics. They did this in the movie, but yet in the sequel he's back.
Yeah, to go explain more exposition.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah,
but it was nice to see him.
Yeah.
And it's cool that we get to see more connections to both Shazam and Black Adam.
Yeah, let's talk about the good.
Well, okay. Everyone's acting was fantastic in this. Seriously, everyone was on their A game.
Yeah,
with
you could believe that they were those characters. There was no real Ryan acting, no still lines from some of them. Not that I could tell.
No, everyone did perfect. The story was very good.
Yeah.
Yes, it's an origin story, but a very impactful origin story, and it was very accurate to the original comic books.
Yeah.
as best as it could be. You know, despite the fact that Billy doesn't have his sister.
Yeah.
You know, biological sister.
Yeah.
The fight scenes were fantastic.
Yeah, I think my favorite was the climax where Savani was trying to fill a monologue and they're all the way back and he's like, I can't hear you. What are you saying? Are you trying to be threatening to me? I don't.
I think you're having a villain monologue right now, but I can't hear it, so the impact isn't really there.
Yeah. And then he's like, oh, screw it.
Which was great. That was great.
Yeah,
and that kind of showed that there can be some comedic things with Dr. Savannah without him being goofy.
Yeah.
All the special effects were great.
Yeah.
You know, them showing all the different ways that, you know, to show how Billy's powers work, and then showing, you know, how all the powers work for the whole family was great, and also how they made all the 7 deadly sins look.
Yeah. I
mean, good Lord, they were horrifying.
Yeah. Yep. Like Shazam said, wasn't as high as he thought she would be.
Very true. Yeah, the fact that they actually went ahead and brought in the Shazam family. You know, something I would have thought they would do for the sequel, but they actually went ahead and did it for this film.
Yep.
And I think it was a good thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, to show it definitely helped with Billy's character.
Yeah.
And also it gives the rest of the characters more agency, you know, as the story continues. And also I do like the fact that they acknowledged Mr. Mind. Yes, that evil caterpillar.
Who sadly doesn't show up in the sequel.
Which sucks. Come on, you set it up only to not do it. Come on, I want to see Billy fight that evil caterpillar.
Maybe Shazam 3.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, we need to make sure that the sequel, you know, is successful.
Yeah. Yep, and then the cameos.
Yes, various cameos.
We already mentioned some of them already.
Very true. Wayne Ward and Landon Doak as both the adult and teenage Sid Savannah.
Yeah.
You know, jerky elder brother.
Yeah, he deserved to get thrown out of a window.
Oof. And speaking of getting thrown out of a window, everyone's favorite evil father, John Glover.
Welcome back again, John Glover. From our Smallville and our Batman and Robin review.
Yep. This time he's playing Mr. Savannah.
Another rich father.
Seriously, what is up with this man and playing evil rich fathers?
Yeah. Yep, and it was his fault that they had the accident in the first, yelling at him for not paying attention.
Yeah. It wasn't really Thaddeus's fault that, you know, his dad is in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
But it was, yeah.
He supposedly cares about family.
But at the same time, the fact that he was goading Sid to be a jerk to Thaddeus, which is really messed up.
Yeah.
No wonder they end up getting, you know, horrible comeuppance.
Yeah,
though.
John Glover's death doesn't got less sexy compared to the Batman and Robin kill that he had.
Well, I mean, of the three, which was the most terrible? Poison kiss, thrown out window, eaten by... which one was it?
I forgot.
Was it...
It was one of the deadliest, and I forgot.
Was it gluttony or was it wrath?
I think maybe wrath, but because I could picture that more. What? I don't know.
I think it was wrath.
Yeah.
Yeah, which of the three was the most messed up?
The third one.
Yeah, he literally got 8. He got torn apart and eaten.
Yeah.
By the physical embodiment of one of the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah, because he made another evil bald son.
True.
First Michael Rosenbaum, now Mark Strong.
It's all his fault.
Yeah. Once we get to more of Smallville, you'll see. We're at a good Lux point at the moment.
True. We got to see Caroline Palmer as Marilyn Batson.
Yeah.
She did good for what she was given.
Yeah.
You know, it's sad how things played out.
Yeah, with an abusive boyfriend.
Yeah, and but I guess it was for the best for her to realize that she wasn't cut out to be a mother.
Yeah.
So she wanted Billy to have a better life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is sad.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess do we talk about the bullies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who we already
Brett and Burke Breyer, played by Carson McCormick and Evan Marsh. Dear God, they are monsters.
Yeah.
One, how old are they? They own their own truck and they drive it to school.
Well, I don't have much of a truck anymore. At least we'll see if they are in the sequel. Or,
True. And also the fact that they had no qualms in beating up a handicapped kid.
Yeah.
Not only did they hit him with their truck, they continued to actually beat him up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they are monsters. Yeah. And they suitcase wedgied him.
Yeah, well,
but Freddy got his revenge.
Yeah.
Superhuman suitcase wedgie.
Yeah.
And I guess the biggie.
Yeah.
That could have been so much bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the film where Billy does his proper obligation in acknowledging that, yeah, Freddy knows Shazam, he also decided to bring a friend. Superman. But, unfortunately, it wasn't Henry Cavill in the suit.
Yeah. Because of, at that time, they were trying to get rid of him.
Which we will get more into later on with our Black Adam review. I've got some things to say. But it would have been cool. I mean, someone actually went ahead and made what it should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it right here.
Hey guys.
That would have been perfect. That would have been a perfect way to end the film. And they didn't go for it. That breaks my heart. But, hey, everything turned out well in the end. We've got things to say.
Yeah, there wasn't that much of a bad, but...
No, except for maybe some of the family didn't get more,
Yeah, like you mentioned already.
Yeah.
In that Superman cameo. Yeah.
And also the weird guy on the train.
And what's that? That could also go for the what, but...
Yeah, that is a what. That was pretty weird.
I know, they made it... It was supposed to be like a joke, like they did with, like, Superman once... at the first Superman movie with Christopher Reeve, where he comes out and some guy's looking at him, like, man, doing a stereotypical man from the 70s.
say, it overall this film was good.
Yeah.
I guess we should get in.
To our scores.
Yeah.
I give this a 9 out of 10.
Oh.
I really enjoyed this movie. It's a movie I like to watch every Christmas time, along with Batman Returns, and I guess the first Wonder Woman movie for DC. Otherwise, and I like all the performances and stuff. And it's a movie I like to rewatch over and over again, like I said, during Christmas time. You?
I actually have to agree with you. I didn't think I was, but yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I give this a 9. This is a very good film. It was actually surprising how much they were able to do with the character of Shazam. Mm-hmm. You know, and actually make him and his whole family so enjoyable. I really enjoyed this film, and I'm very excited for the sequel.
But if you guys are just only big Marvel fans, or you just don't like the DCU in general, just debate us on Facebook, The Real Screen Team.
Yeah, but remember, DC got some firepower now because James Gunn and Peter Safran now run DC Studios.
But look us up on Facebook, The Real Screen Team. Where else?
You can also find us on Instagram, Reddit, and TikTok.
And make sure to find us on YouTube, and make sure to like, comment, and share, and definitely subscribe. We just 4 months for the challenge.
Yep, the Super Mario Challenge. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet.
Mm-hmm. But before we go, we're down to the last video, Black Adam, which is oddly enough not a Christmas movie.
Yeah, but seeing as though how connected Black Adam is to the character of Shazam, we need to talk about it.
But want to roll us out?
Sure. Well, thank you all for coming. Definitely come back and watch us again. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It really helps. Well, cut, print, that's a
Cause I'm having a good time, I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity.